What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's one we're recapping Scotland versus Ireland, which literally just finished moments ago. Cracking game of rugby, interesting opportunities, credit to Ireland, solid defence. Scotland, disciplined boys and handling errors, but we'll get into that now. 24-27 the final score. It started off with a bang. Robbie Henshaw getting a try in the 8th minute. I think we all thought, holy cow, Ireland are coming to dominate. And it was. The first half was pretty much Ireland's opportunity. Those first 25 minutes in was definitely Ireland's. They took on opportunities, they capitalised on moments. Scotland was very, very poor in their lineouts. Absolutely shocking. Probably one of the worst I've seen in a while. They need to work on that. They had the opportunities, but it cost them. So then obviously we didn't see a try until the 28th minute. Finn Russell getting a phenomenal try after Stewie Hogg getting the breakthrough from the Scottish lineup, hitting Stuart Hogg's chin. He literally knocked himself in the chin. Ball went forward, more soccer play, and Finn Russell managed to pick it up and getting the try. Then obviously in the 49th minute we saw Beirne get one. Ireland coming back, taking momentum, going forward. But again, discipline costing them. Then the next try came in with Hugh Jones in the 60th minute. And then in the 70th minute, we got Hamish scoring a phenomenal strength try. The tries that Scotland scored were great. They were taking on opportunities, capitalising on the momentum. But credit to Ireland again. The tackling, the defence was immense. The packs were huge. I mean, it was, I think, 30 kgs. Ireland had more on top of Scotland. But again, that's no excuses. Scotland can be disappointed with themselves for not taking on opportunities, not going forward enough, and winning the balls on the lineouts. They threw the balls over. But Ireland stole the lineouts. The questions I was asking, are Scotland just that bad in the lineouts tonight, or is Paul O'Connell's coaching and the lineout ball just that damn good? I mean, those are the questions we kind of have to ask. But I mean, the penalties converted from the Sexton side, one in the 4th minute, one in the 35th minute, one in the 55th minute, 77th minute, 41 minute as well. So it's not good. That's the one thing. Discipline was key. They gave away too many points on the ball. If they didn't give away so many penalties, Scotland could have easily won. But it cost them. Handling errors, shocking. If we look at some of the statistics of this game, obviously 3 tries to 2. Kicking percentages for both kickers, and 80% for Scotland. They'll want to improve on that. 86 for Johnny Sexton. He had a phenomenal game. Credit to Johnny. Meters run 319 for Scotland, 221 for the Irish. Kicks from hand 27, and then 37 for Ireland. Passes 118 to 149 for Ireland. Runs in total 102 to 109. Possession, at one stage it was like 60-40. I mean, in the first half, Scotland had 39% of the possession. That's not good enough, meaning Ireland 61%. Then territory 34% to 66%. That's not good. They just didn't have the possession. And then towards the end of the game, obviously Scotland had a better second half. They were getting the opportunities, going forward, moving on, but it just wasn't enough. And it ended off the whole game with possession 54% to 46% to Ireland, and territory 54% to 46% to Ireland again. So well done to Ireland on getting those. Mauls won 1-2 for Scotland, so 50%. Ireland 6 out of 6, phenomenal stuff. Rucks won 85 of 91, so that's 93% for the Scots, and then 95 of 100, 95% for the Irish. Johnny conceded 15 for Scotland. That was positive. And then 10 only for Ireland. If we look at the tackles in the defence mode of the game, 155 tackles in total for the Scots, 149 of those successful, 96%. That is impressive. So the defence was good for Scotland. But obviously, didn't have the ball as much, but impressive stats. Same for Ireland. 178 tackles, 156 of those successful, 88%. Not as good as Scotland, but it's still impressive stuff. And then here, this is where the game got interesting. Set pieces, both teams lost a scrum. 4 out of 5 for Scotland and 3 out of 4 for Ireland. If we look at lineouts, this is where it gets appalling. 9 out of 11 for the Irish, so 81%, and then 2 out of 8 for Scotland, 25%. That for me is the highlight of the game, or highlight of disappointment in the game, because they had the opportunity, they had the momentum, they could have done more, but that cost them. That cost them the game for me. Handling errors and that. So big things they need to work on going forward if they're wanting opportunities. Clean breaks 5-2 to Scotland. Defenders beaten 22-6 to Scotland again, and then 6-8 to Ireland of the offloads. So yeah, interesting stats there. No cards at all in this game, thank goodness. So it was good there. And then penalties conceded: 11 penalties for Ireland and 9 for the 11 penalties for Scotland and 9 for Ireland. So yeah, not good from that side of things. They will want to work on their discipline. But interesting games next week. Scotland still, unfortunately, now the hopes of winning Six Nations is out. Obviously, Wales have got it after their brilliant win against Italy and the continuing winning performance. But as for Ireland, it was a much more improved game. They looked more like the Irish team that I know. Andy Farrell was definitely smiling at the end of the game, and rightly so. The team showed up, they produced the goods, they capitalised on the mistakes of Scotland, they defended with such heart. It was amazing what they did in the moments. Yes, the tries got through, they allowed 3 tries, but it was hard defending from Ireland to get to that situation. So it was really an epic game of rugby. What a way to end your weekend on that performance. So yeah, France and Scotland obviously have a game to play. Currently right now, Ireland I think are sitting third or second on the log. I think it's second actually, because of the game in hand. No, Wales is still second. France, sorry. On ESPN, the stats are a bit dim and card. But yeah, Scotland are going to want to definitely beat the Italians dominantly so that they don't get a wooden spoon. So right now, if I'm not mistaken, it's Wales top, France second, Ireland third, if I'm not mistaken, England, then Scotland and Italy. So yeah, we'll see what happens as the game goes ahead. So interesting stuff, a lot of work to do for the Scots. Yep, they take on Italy, and you might think predictable win, but the Italians need to be prepared. If they're not prepared, the Scots need to be prepared. Remember, the rivalry between Scotland and Italy is huge. So if they don't show up, Italy could do something. Who knows? We could see a shocking game, or we could see a dominant one. And then obviously the boys got one in. So now I correct the log. Wales first, Ireland second, France third, England fourth, Scotland fifth, Italy sixth. So yeah, interesting stuff. Obviously France have a game to play, so Ireland technically are in the lead right now, and France losing doesn't help much. So it's still 2 games to play, a game to play for Scotland and France. So the correct log: Wales first, Ireland second, France third, England fourth, and Scotland fifth, and Italy wooden spoon yet again. Good game of rugby, thoroughly enjoyed it, exciting stuff, and well done to Ireland. Completely deserved this one, boys. Respect. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and shout out to everyone for joining me in the live stream. It was a good one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.